Hey biz besties, guess what? It's time for a new hashtag Building Boss Ladies chat. I'm your host and business empowerment coach, Jessica Celeste, founder and owner of over 5 businesses and brands. This space was created for millennial women of color who are aspiring entrepreneurs. In this space, we'll discuss business tips, resources, and more to help you hashtag get in your bag. And today, we're discussing no romance without finance and why being single in your 30s is the best ever. So grab your wine or water and let's build beautiful things. So hold on because I'm about to ruffle a few feathers, but don't get your panties in the bunch because I'm simply here to serve as your advocate. Think of me as the BFF you never had or probably do, but you won't listen to her advice. So what we chat about today may sound similar to what your BFF or circle of friends have been telling you. Because word on the streets is you just out here doing too much, way too much. So no romance without finance and why being single in your 30s is the best thing ever. This conversation is obviously for my single women in waiting, as I can only speak from my perspective of being single myself. I cannot and will not attempt to speak on anything else outside of what I directly resonate with. Women are different when it comes to finances and love. For a woman, she can be unable to commit to paying her bills on time, but she can totally be down to commit to a man for life. It's the complete opposite for men though. If a man cannot pay his bills 99% of the time, he won't even commit to a 6-month relationship. There are several things that are taken into account when a man is analyzing his future and his finances with a woman. According to an article I read, these are the most common areas that men assess. There need to be protectors and providers and his partner's finance. When it comes to men in relationships, men typically have to have a certain level of assets, investments, or savings in place before they are comfortable taking the relationship to the next step. Bottom line, men need to be financially secure in their own skin before they can fully commit to a woman. If he won't commit to his finances, he probably won't commit to a relationship. And as women, we should approach relationships the same way. I'm not here to start a war, as we are already clearly a nation divided in beliefs and politics. But I realize there are so many millennial women focused on everyone and everything else except themselves. Barely having themselves together, yet worried about a raggedy relationship, or as my dad would say, some little nappy-headed boy. Recently, I went home to visit my family for Labor Day, and I was sitting in the kitchen laughing and talking with my mom and my aunts like we usually do, and I was asked the question. And all my single ladies know exactly what that question was, and I'm sure you get it, all the time too. And it was, am I dating? Then one of my aunts had the nerve to carry on with the, how old are you? 30 what? Are you seeing anyone? And my response was no, I wasn't dating. And then I asked them, did y'all see me pull up in my dream car? No? Okay then. Then I went on to say that I was focused on my career and getting my personal finances together. That I had been focused working on myself, self-development, learning new skills, self-care, and healing. And since my family was brought up in the church, then I went on to remind them of the story of Ruth and how she too was working on herself and focused on her purpose when she was found by Boaz. And girl, that was a conversation killer, okay? I didn't have to say anything else. So they all began chiming in and in agreement with me, and soon we were back to laughing and talking as we were. So kudos to me for owning that moment. But that conversation reminded me of something. It reminded me of how many relationships and entanglements I've been in where I invested precious time and energy nurturing others, desiring to be in a commitment with that whole pick-me-sha mindset, which resulted in me feeling washed up and drained and depleted. And girl, those lessons helped me realize a few things, and I discovered the beauty and blessing it is to be in your 30s and single. And instead of feeling like I was inadequate for not being coupled, I felt more empowered, and I appreciated this stage of my life even more. By the time you reach your 30s, many of your friends will have paired off. Some will even have children, and while family life certainly has its merits, not everyone is ready for it at the same time, if ever. Whether you're happy to stay single in your 30s or are looking toward eventually meeting your match, here's what's truly amazing about being independent during this time in your life. While I have no regrets, and even if I did, that wouldn't change a thing, I've reached a place in my life where I'm finally being selfish about myself. I'm nurturing me, and I'm saying no to anyone and anything that's not for my highest good and in alignment with my purpose and vision. I'm clear about my goals and how I envision my life. And after removing certain people off my path, I've had tunnel vision about the lifestyle I want, especially regarding my finances. As single women, there's so much pressure from society and our loved ones regarding what to do with our bodies, how we should be living our lives and relationships, that we then internalize the pressure, feeling like we're inadequate because we aren't reaching those expectations and aren't coupled. The truth is, we need to normalize being single and getting our own bag. So today, we're observing the 11 reasons being single is great. And number 1, you have more time to focus on your career or business or aspirations or whatever. In your 30s, you have a better perception of who you are than you did when you were in your 20s. I know I certainly do. That means you're probably pretty clear on what you want career-wise, or at least how you intend to make a living, build wealth, and being single ensures you have the time to put work in toward your goals. This is a great time to build your empire without the time commitments that come with a relationship. Number 2, your home is all yours all the time. You get to keep your living space however you want, whether it's immaculate or a mess. It's yours, and you don't have to think about the needs of anyone else in your sacred space. Plus, your sacred space is a completely judgment-free zone. If you want to wear pajamas all day, do you, boo. Matter of fact, I had a basket of clean clothes that were sitting in my room for the last 2 weeks up until yesterday. But the new load will probably stay in the dryer another day until I feel like getting them out and folding them, because that's my business. So number 3, you value and enjoy alone time. Some people love alone time no matter their age, but many don't learn to appreciate it until in their 30s. When you're single, you have the freedom to get more of it. You thrive on self-care and time to get to know yourself better. You can sit home and, with a book and a glass of wine on a Friday night and be 100% comfortable with the decision of staying in versus going out and being around a bunch of people who you probably don't want to be around. Number 4, you have the freedom to meet new people. Of course, you can meet new people while in a relationship, but it can be easier to get out and about when you're single. You make the most amazing friendships in your 30s. You find your tribe, your people, those that get you and you relate to the outside romantic relationships, not having couple identity. Number 5, you can travel anytime, any place. Even if you're just going up the street to the corner store, it feels good to step out without answering to anyone, because that's my business, that's your business. While your friends might be spending all their time raising their young children, you can do whatever you like in your own time, in your off time. And at this point, you're not a broke 20-something, and hopefully you're not a broke 30-something either. So you can go to Dubai or Mexico or Bali and have the time of your life, girl. Being single in your 30s means you can pick any destination you want without consulting anyone else first. That means you don't have to ask nobody, baby. Nobody, girl. Number 6, You make decisions that only involve you and do what you want. You don't have obligations or restrictions when having to consider yourself. And you have the liberty to make decisions without having interference from a partner, which can lead you to making self-defining and spontaneous choices. Whether it's your food choice for dinner, watching your favorite TV show, choosing what music to listen to, or deciding which car you're going to buy, you can pretty much always get what you want when it comes to deciding how to spend your money, and your time. You want to move to another country or state for career advancement or other opportunities, or do you want to buy a house because you love it? These are all the things that you can do while you're in your 30s and single. Number 7, you can spend time getting to know yourself. This is something many people who couple too soon never get the chance to do, and it often comes back to bite them later. If you do not learn to really love you first and above anyone else, you will never truly be able to unconditionally love another, needing from them absolutely nothing in return. Your 30s are a beautiful time to practice this. As your career and social circles expand, so will your sense of self and your chance to really explore your most significant relationship, the one you have with yourself, sis. Get coaching, read books, and spend time cultivating who you are. Plus, and when the right time, comes and the right person comes along, you will know exactly, how to spot them. Yet another reason why dating in your 30s is pretty much ideal. Number 8, you can hash out old issues in your life and heal from past traumas. We all have scars from childhood, but most don't resolve them. In your 30s, you might be in therapy or know that you need to be single and work on your past to ensure your future is better. It's truly empowering and, to resolve your childhood traumas and stand tall and proud of where you come from and who you are becoming without a partner attached to you. That is the true sign of growth and empowerment. Number 9, your time is truly your time. You want to do yoga after work, want to come home at 3 a.m., want to be in your bed by 9 o'clock, you can do whatever you like, because it's your time and you don't have to consult or consider anyone else. Number 10, you know how to say no. Never underestimate the power of no. By your 30s, you have tons of people experience, including a heartbreak or 2 or 3 or beyond, and all that living has gotten you clear about what you don't want, hasn't it? When you're totally clear on things you don't want to do, it makes saying no to people, favors, and experiences you're not interested in a whole lot easier. And you know what's awesome about knowing what you don't want? It clarifies what you do want. And I save the best for last. Number 11, you sleep peacefully. Child, I'll be all up in my bed, sis, like this. Okay? Knocked out. Listen, you cannot get to your bag and have clarity about what you should and shouldn't be doing if you out here losing sleep over somebody nappy-headed son or some toxic BS situation. And you also can't enjoy your sleep if you don't have your finances in the right place in the first place. Have you ever had a notice to cure from your loan company, your car loan, or been late on your rent, had an eviction notice, are not able to pay your bills on time? Nobody wants that kind of stress and anxiety. You better get in your bag and stop worrying about these ninjas. Research shows that single people sleep more than those who are coupled up. Getting a good night's sleep means you get into, you go into each and every day with a leg up on those who have another person's sleep schedule and habits to deal with. And that's a win-win, sis. I'll be up in here snoring to the gods, okay? Sometimes, sis, it be so good, I might have a little drool or something, Sorry, Mr. Pillow, but hey, that's just how it is sometimes. But listen, y'all, in all realness, I've been through my fair share of heartbreaks only to realize I should have been in my bag a whole lot more. what would have been a really good remedy to that heartbreak is, you know, treating myself to an all-inclusive trip, getting stamps in my passport, going to an all-day spa. You know, how many times have you witnessed, you know, how money in the relationships with people you know has been problematic and led to breakups and or divorce? How many women do you know or witness remaining toxic or dead in relationships because they couldn't afford to leave? When you observe those situations, you should let them serve as a lesson to not go and rush to make the same poor decisions, all because you are either lonely or bored or both. And if you are, I'm gonna need you to get some goals and get your bag. I don't know about any of you watching this video, but my vision for life doesn't involve anything of lack or toxicity. I love to see more black women in their 30s have that Tracy Ellis Ross attitude about living their lives and experiencing life in their singleness, not waiting to be coupled up, but living in the moment and getting their bag, so when they board the plane to the next destination, it's first class and the flight attendant pours them a glass of bubbly. Okay, I would love to see more black women in their 30s celebrate and appreciate their singleness and live life unapologetically with gratitude that they didn't get caught up with some nappy-headed ninja as they dance to the bank to deposit that bag, knowing all their finances are straight and they'll be good whether someone comes or goes out of their life. And yes, we can all agree vacation is still hashtag relationship goals, but having peace of mind and peace period before, during, and after that vacation will be hashtag goals first, because nobody got time to be arguing about money or, you know, arguing period. So it will be hashtag single and abroad for me until then, sis. The truth is, being single with no one to take care of or making, you know, decisions for yourself is absolutely a beautiful thing. There are people in relationships right now wishing they can be in your shoes. So don't take it for granted, but instead take advantage of this season in your life. And don't let opportunities to progress in your life pass you by, especially for some nappy-headed ninja. Public service announcement, sis, if he ain't your husband, you is single. And here are a few don'ts I want to share to help some of y'all out. Don't you go wasting your life laid up, sitting up there with a nappy-headed ninja, letting life pass you by. Don't you let that nappy-headed dude talk you out of your dreams. You better go get that bag and experience the life you were intended to until the real one comes to swoop you up and be all that you dreamed of. Okay? Don't let me catch you out here slipping, letting that nappy-headed ninja manipulate you with his narcissistic behavior. He's not on your level anyway, sis. Okay? I advise you to get a vision board and get focused on what you truly desire. If you feel you're worthy of someone who's well-traveled, then get in your bag so you can be well-traveled too. If you feel you're worthy of living a luxurious life without limitations, get in your bag so you can have that freedom. If you feel you are worthy of brunch and bottomless mimosas with other like-minded women, then get in your bag and let's toast to the good life. If you feel you are worthy of a Lamborghini, Porsche, Mercedes, or a top-of-the-line Honda, because ain't nobody judging, because you can have whatever you like, get in your bag. Like, okay, if you feel you are worthy of the plush, luxurious, fully furnished high-rise condo, apartment, beach house, 3-car garage home, vacation home, investment property, whatever you desire, girl, get in your bag. If you feel you are worthy of being able to hire someone to clean up your house so that you can go out and focus on other aspects of your life, get in your bag. If you feel you are worthy of a flat stomach, big old booty, a glow, skin, hair did, nails did, everything did, get in your bag, girl. You are worthy of stability and financial freedom and owning your time. You gotta pick up money over here. You can't pick up money over there. You can't pick up money over here. So get in your bag. A man is not a retirement plan. There can be no romance without finance. As the song by Gwen Guthrie, I think that's her name, says, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Okay. Leave a comment and share your thoughts about no romance without finance and why dating in your 30s is the best thing ever. If this information has been of some help to you, please like, comment, and share. Whichever platform you are watching this video on, be sure to give a follow and or subscribe. I would love it if you subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of this type of content, and if you do, what topics do you want to talk about, girl? Let me know. Also, be sure to sign up to my email list so you can be the first to get notified whenever I share exclusive members only content, special product and service offers, and I'll be launching courses and webinars offering in-depth training so we can build beautiful things together and enjoy freedom in our lives. And for a free list of resources to help you run your home-based business, follow the instructions in the caption or the description of this video. And if you would like to join my team by becoming a credit repair agent and or learn how to trade in the Forex market, or for additional income, follow the instructions shared with this video. Anyone who needs credit repair, you can get $50 off the sign up fee when you subscribe to the Cocktails and Capital email list. And if you refer a friend, you can get your credit repair membership for free whenever they sign up. So to learn more about that opportunity, make sure you click the link in the description. And for my boss babes wanting to learn more about the 11 apps I love and recommend for your business or brand, check out the video that might be tagged somewhere up in this video, okay? And lastly, my ebook, How to Launch Your Business in 30 Days, is a great resource for newbie and aspiring millennial business owners who are ready to launch their business. So go and claim your copy now. Deets will be available. Connect with me on Instagram, guys. And of course, links are provided. But okay, I'll see you guys on the next hashtag Building Boss Ladies Chat. Now go get in your bag. Cheers.